Alright. Yeah, armor the Stannis OP, I know. Hey, I got more skeletons. We need those. Ah, good. Another one. Oh, there are the elemental planes. So I'll be fine. I need a phoenix to do. I have planned to get this from you. I got. Ah, yeah, because I on the armor. Herder. Snag these and go upgrade them. These are somewhere. If I had to guess, I'd say Teotara. Yes, alright, let's get the rest of the army eyed and resurrect. Upgrade everything. Whoops. And now back to Taratara. Just give them those. Everything else up there. And get them out of everybody's way. Collar of Conjuring. I have the Collar of Conjuring, but it does kill me to have to undo this Ring of the Stannis. Not that I was using it anymore, I have a better ring, but it was cool to have. If that might not be. Plus 10 spell power, yeah, I'll take that. And now I should be good to go and do this fight. Odd. Snag this first. Oh, come on, really? Oh, there we go, we got this. Easy fight. For obvious reasons, I'd rather not lose AAs. $700k gold. Gotta love it. And yes, I believe Cursed Ground does stop morale. I suck. Oops. Oh, that took care of it. Oh well, saved us a lot of time. That's all that's there. I don't know where that goes. To be. Alright, so I got that done because I could. Collect some zealots, because zealots are... Yes, Stannis. The water theme is so underrated. The water theme is pretty good. Alright, let's see if my plan will work. Ugh, the archangels inside the garrison gate look very menacing. However, there is no other choice. The purple gate is the only key to let you finish off the remaining of the pesky barbarians. Alright, so I do have to do that. Yay. Where have we seen this before? Okay, so that was worth doing. Controls. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit. For my fucking sanity's sake, will this go any quicker if I just clone them? Holy crap. Significant. Thank goodness. Alright, Gandalf. We'll probably still be on this fight. Obviously this would be easier with Berserk and Force Fielding, but I can't do that right now, so I won't be. Hey Pancake, welcome to the stream. They can't get morale. Spirit of Meekik's oppression is in use. Yay, 3 down. Oh boy, they're coming. I mean, yes, 57 attack and 45 defense helps, don't get me wrong, Madden. But I'm pretty sure this is just Vampire Lords. You can tell when the top one's almost dead by how little the numbers decrease. Like so. Yay! 1 stack left. Oh! Okay, die again. $560 skeletons, that's pretty good. Go, Baracus! Go! I'm pretty sure I'm still sequence breaking. I've been doing that for most of this. Reaching things I'm not supposed to. Like, I think you're supposed to kill Kilgore before you go after those other barbarians, but you know what? I don't care. Alright, back up to 3K. We're on our way. Alright guys, more Vampire Lords. Here we go. Easy. See that? Other units, who needs them? Alright, where's Stan the... Alright, Stan the Man, what am I about to hit? A red town, alright. A free red town. Alright, those are my favorite kinds, you know? Well, I don't believe I have that tent, so yay. Hey, Tentative Sailor, no more Guild Wars? Actually, I'm waiting on Seraphim to get back now. If you would watch Guild Wars, you'll know why, but yeah, we have to wait for him to get back. He's out of town for a few days, so I'm just content to play this in the meantime. But we will go back to it and eventually finish. It will definitely be next week, though. Plus, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I am exhausted. I'm just exhausted. Let's leave it at that. I guess that's the thing. There they are. Ha! We won! What? What is this? Hey, I'm 3Watcher. Welcome to the stream. Well, sorry to hear you say that, because I do enjoy playing Guild Wars quite a bit. Oh, whatever will I do? That's a lot of skeletons I'm gonna be getting. I wonder, are these the halberdiers that what's his name didn't have? Moinus didn't have? Or was it halberdiers? He was missing something. Oh, don't do me like that. Come on now. I gotta resurrect all. Oops, I probably should. Alright, let's find out. Can you earthquake your own castle? Yes, you can! He kicks a fucking scrub. We could have easily won that fight. Pussy. Yeah, apparently this guy just has halberdiers. You know, why not? He's also fucking annoying. I learn something new every day. Lol. The more you know. Alright, towers. Left you a nice juicy ballista. Do me a favor and hit that. Thank you. Now do me a favor and die. Thank you. Oh yeah, I can destroy that now. And I huff, and I puff, and I blow this ballista down. Oh, 280. Oh wow, that was all. Alright, oh, easy peasy. Sir Davos, your lemons are squeezy. I'm not sure what that was all about, but I guess that's it. GG. Alright, Thantius Maximus. Aha! Stannis' Thunder. I mean, they are guarding a very OP item. This guy really did get bored with names, didn't he? Alright, well, there's our next target, I guess. I don't need all of this. Yeah, that's what I thought, no losses. Alright, Gunner. So much to do, so much to see, so much to see. Just in case, you know. Yeah, I'd like to do some exploring though. Hitting some of these. Nice. Alright, what do we have here? Bone Crusher. Oh, Bone Crusher. My bones don't feel crushed. Yeah. Guess that's what happens when you die like a little bitch. If you have a spare Armor of the Damned, you may want... Yes, Armor of the Stannis. You may want to use it to open the gate. I have one. I'd rather not give that up right now. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting map design choices are interesting, Lloyd Eric. These mages and monks are super OP. Well, you know, we've told you for a while that monks are OP. Oh, I don't have another one, do I? I probably do, actually. I have a bunch of duplicate. Power of Conjuring is the next question. Hear that the answer is no. Oh, yes it is. I have 2. No, not only can you go and deliver 6 OP monks. Yeah, count them. And replace those 2 AA silos. Like a pig. There we go. Still waiting to get that black shard though. It's quite annoying that I... Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Luciana, welcome to the stream. Yep, I have returned, like stutters. And that. And that. I will say, I'm not a fan of having to keep my inventory so clean. Alright, well, what do I get now? 10 knowledge! Oh, oh, oh. Easy. Easy, easy. Get out of my way, you pigs. Charm of Mana. I have the Charm of Mana. Where do these go, though? Can always use more Cyclops. Alright. Yes, I have to do these. Zubin and Kilgore both hold the sandals of the saint. And I want the sandals of the saint, sure enough. I want the black tent, but you don't see me complain. Begging. I'm happy to see that there is nothing there. And just arms. Wow, look at that, a vial of mercury. Just like everybody else in this. Ah, I see, and then it's the way to the other side. Means there's probably a town over here. Yes, there is a town over here. Tatara. That's the town I'm a little scared of, not gonna lie. That looks like quite the decent town. No me gusta. Soy ves y jamón. Alright, Jasper, let's go. I would have expected. I mean, in theory, I should be collecting more army. I can't be bothered, guys. I really can't. Alright, there we go. Got all these stat boosts. Let's go, go. Oh. so much to do, so much to see. Ah, yes, there you go. Let's go over anyway. Sneak attack works best. Does it now? Does it indeed? What? Oh, that's garbage. Bastards. Freaking bastards, every one of them. Okay, it's owned by Red Player, not me. I'm sure I'm gonna have to do it myself, yeah. Zap. Alright, let's, go grab some army. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. I'll get the Cyclops Kings later. So yeah, I guess it's... Yeah, it's Vampire Lord time. Yeah. I have my heroes collecting Cyclops for me, right? He's been visited. This has not been about to be. I'm not gonna go this way though. I'm pretty sure that's for later. Great Cantor's Cloak. Alright, well. Boy, I can't wait to go for that. I can build Elixir of Stannis? Pretty sure I couldn't. Considering I'm missing Ring of Life. I can build the Ring of the Stannis again, but collecting my collars. I'm one off on quite a few, so that's pretty sure that was done on purpose. Alright, well, this man's purpose in life has been used. So now we wait. Leave him there. Better put him. He has the Rings of Vitality like the rest of my heroes, but he too does not have the Ring of Life. Alright, take that. Throw that. Throw that on. Alright, nothing else. There you go. 2,600, no biggie. Alright, we'll see how this goes first. Since Loinus has been defeated and is no longer a threat, I may pass. You're damn right I am. Pass. Yeah, that's what I thought. Quest artifact, Sandals of the Saint and Recanter's Cloak. I was kinda gonna guess that it was here. How ridiculous if you think you can defeat me. See how far you can go against the mightiest beast in the land, the Ancient Beast. Yeah. Alright, so we know he has their cancer's cloak, just to confirm, yes. Let's do it. Oh. Alright, what level was quicksand? Level 2? Oh, you just found out my strats, guys. Super Saiyan speed units. I figured that would be his move. Still faster, right? Yeah, speed 12. No, I'm not. Oh, Jesus. Okay. That's a problem. Or retry. Hello, Michael K. Welcome to the stream. It's 200%? Yes, of course, this is 200% difficulty. Haha, another one. Stunner. Alright, how do we want to do this? I'm thinking quicksand has to be the way to do this. Not sure how else I'm supposed to, but wow. That's not gonna work out too well in my favor. That I can live through. A hit from these guys is not something I can live through. A little too close for my liking. Right, he used Cure, so I'm going to assume he doesn't have the ability to dispel this. I realize you can see it, but I'm specifically angling these vampire lords in such a way that he's forced to hit something. Oh, that sucks. No, I can't destroy those. Where is it? There it is. You stop, please. Die. I'm a dumbass. Alright, that's fine. I want the catapult anyway to save me some time here. Jesus, I'm tired. Oh! Lock it. I could also always just, you know, quicksand everything. And, I mean, it is what it is, Lord Uruk. I was purposely going around them. I am Hardy Man. Welcome to the stream. Yes, Vampire Lord's fair and balanced indeed. Protection from air? Nah, I got him back anyway. And yes, Tumsk, I can easily win this. I don't act like an idiot. Alright, yeah, first turn haste. Let's do this just to get some points here. The gate again. Alright, let's not be dumb, please. Right there. There we go, that'll speed things up. Let's do that. Well, let's not angle them towards the catapult this time. That's why this is taking so. All these buffs on. Alright, let's try that. You guys wanted protection from air? There you go. Be protected from the air. Motherfuckers. Really? Haha. No. This is why I wasn't too concerned about protection from air. I get them back. Taking bets I won't? Well, that's a shame. Hey, Walter Mumbler. Welcome to the stream. Only way I could lose is if he whips out a expert level D-spell, which he has shown no inclination of using to this point. So I'm gonna gamble that he doesn't have it. Yeah, no, that's not happening. I don't trust this game. Alright, Bloodlust. I'm so glad this game gave me archery. Boy, have I been using archery. Let me tell you. doors, though. That annoys me. Alright, he's almost out of mana. Then maybe we'll get all of our Vampire Lords back. If we don't already have them all back. And I'll be honest, I don't remember what we started this fight with. It's been going on for too long. Alright, that's gotta be it. So we happen getting them all back. Good to know. Alright, well, we're down to 14 per hit, so we're at least speeding it up. But, oh my god, I could keep tossing out disrupting rays, but let's be real, I don't need them. Oh, he's out of mana, good. Oh, lovely. 20 fun. Even though I don't think 21 would be enough to kill them at this point, I would rather not mess that up. Yay! Such fun. Wow. Hey, blue has been vanquished. We did it. Hey, the Grail! Look at that rail grace. We won. We won it, guys. That rail grace, it's a win. Alright, Tomsk, I win the bet. Off up. Hey, Murph, welcome to the stream. Hey, yes, Crazy Helix. No, you cannot take the Grail from a town. Dun, dun. Oh, he had no cover. Well, I'm not flagging this myself. Alright, what am I about to go find? And attempted to be hidden monolith. This is all well and good, but I still don't have the brown tent game. Alright, okay. Alright. I see what we're doing. In due time, I will go off that armor of the Stannis. Much as it still annoys me that the game hasn't given me that black shard of the Dead Knight that I'm supposed to have. Why am I tilted? I'm not tilted, I'm exhausted. I got up really early today. I had to get up. Yeah, that's why he had so many attack points, I guess. I don't know. I just assumed he did. Alright, well, I now have Sandals of the Saint. These as well. Where's Spiridium? Yeah, let's go there. Oh, sure. You know what? You know, no, I'm not going that way yet. You want extra sandals? Yeah, man. Plus 5 attack skill, alright. Giggity giggity, alright. Ha ha ha, how did I know? Goodbye, you. I would imagine such is the case over here. Okay. That's gotta lead in there. And before it jumped. Will I go for 1k Vampire Lords? Well, I mean, I would probably have that already if I didn't lose. Actually, yeah, I would have it already because I lost 750 to Star. Boots of Levitation. I don't have them. Or do I? Oh, yes, I do. I have them on Stannis. Whee! So I don't like that I have to keep passing off parties because then I end up needing them. Guess I should have checked that other one. Also, I should be sending this guy skill boosts, but easy. Hey, there's the brown tent. I just saw it. It's by one of the libraries in the snow. There it is. How do I? That is my target now. I must reach this island. Plus 15 defense skill. Yes, indeed. Alright, was there one over here? Or was it just the one down there? I guess it was just the one down there. Alright, fair enough. So that brings me... excuse me. That brings me to this next fight. Tatar. I mean, I'd imagine I'm supposed to have the brown tent for it. Alright, let's go fight those genies. Let's go back to this newly acquired holder. Some genies bending the knee. I know I still have other quests to complete, but I'll get to them. I get to them. On the path. They're on the path. Abracadabra, be gone! Yeah, that's a thing. Alright. Oh my. Okay, game. I counter your haste with a haste of my own and a force field of my own. Jesus Christ, stop! Who made this? You evil person. I should be good to go with this now. One would think. There we go. Now why do I have that? Is this the only place this goes? No! Haha! Fucking trolls. Our doors do not open for anyone. Prove your loyalty by defeating the Master Genies. Ho ho, I defeated your Master Genies. Ah, okay, so now I can go and kill them. Good to know. Where's the other spot? Anxiety hits you upon entering the Beastmasters and Witch's territory. It's important to stay guard at all times and be on the lookout for traces of Ariat and the whereabouts of where she's imprisoned. You just hope she's still alive and treated pretty well, considering the Beastmaster clan's savage reputation. You were running loose alright, let me tell you. The other one though. Ah, over here. Ooh, that's where the tent is. Which to get? Which to get? Alright, well, first I'm going to go here, snag some more of these, take some of these. Dun, dun. Which one is it? That one is where the army is. Take that. Let's see, these are speed advantage. And go back to Shabalaba Ding Dong. Alright, this should be doable right here. Because the army here. Oh, it's right there. Alright, let's see. Torvi. Fairly straightforward, and it is. Hero should have a VAM specialty. Yeah, no, just skeletons. It was looking scary, but not that bad. I mean, I figured out what I was doing wrong. You know, game. I just want to practice the simple art of first aid. Never allowed to. I don't really cast any. I built those guys to keep the gate open, but just playing this one out here. Okay. Alright, back to just leave me. Upgrade them later. That's right, +1 defense, baby. And let's just do that to make sure that they attack. And I'm actually going to have you up. No, of you up by mid-air. Convert these. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I knew that they wouldn't be that bad. She said, we already killed Tazar. The other fucks can do what they want. And resurrect. The whole reason I had this. Oh yeah. How could I forget? I thought they were gonna die because they went in the moat. Come on, man. Why you gotta do me like that? do you mean it's gonna affect no one? There's a dead phoenix right there. Oh, we gotta get a new phoenix. Why would that affect no one? The hell? Okay. Let me see. Back there. I'll get them later. Gee, I wonder how this fight's gonna go. Shocking. You stumble upon what appears to be a very old key. Oh, that's good, because I needed one of those. Golden bow. I don't have the golden bow, but I will get it, game. I wonder if it might be contained by this hero. Obtained by this hero, I should say. Here finally you locate the prison of the famous legendary sharpshooter Ariat. Before she served Queen Asuna, Ariat commanded the sharpshooters of the Malang Forest, close to the Necromancer clan area. It's fate that Queen Asuna saved her life from grave injury, and in turn, years later, Ariat almost gave her life to save the Queen's son, Prince Jaska. Really? Your eyes are covered with tears of joy after you're finally able to find the prison of Ariat, the one who risked her own life to save you during the skirmish in the Sashara Palace. You hurry to open the prison and can't wait to finally give her a hug yourself and let her know how grateful you are for all that she's done toward both you and your parents. Yes, we're here to protect our leader, Ariat. Who are you? The Prince, Queen, King? We won't let anyone touch her anymore. Oh, okay. Go find that item, okay. In truth, I meant to teleport this one. Worked out. Oh, more skeletons full. Yay. And another one. Ariat the Ranger. Hey, look, another bird of perception. I need that. And the Ring of the Wayfarer, alright. Especially sharpshooters, could have guessed that one. As a loyal servant to King Lerdis and Queen Asuna, Ariat was the one who bravely saved Prince Jaska from the evil Prime Minister, Erdian. She surrendered herself so that the prince could escape. Indeed. I'll take that. I'll take that. That because I need it. I'll take Charm of Man. I'm sure I'll probably need it. I'll leave you with this, though. Hey, she does have time portal. Alright. Take yourself to Gyutara. And start getting more sharpshooters. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so now I just gotta go back to this portal, I guess. Before I... Oh, no, I have another place I can go. Go to tour view real quick. Took the level up because I could. Yeah. Oh, almost 9999. Again. Okay, go to Tori. Stannis' hat on. Anyway. And let's go this way. Oh, look at that. Another one. Hey, this one actually has an army. Dorva. Yeah, expert estates. Yeah, man, we did it. Hey, Pudik, welcome to the stream. I'm sure you had a great time with them. And hey, they'll love your boy. I know, I do have Sandals of the Saint now. I also have a Bird of Perception as well to go and rescue the other hero, but I will get to that when I get to that. Oh, this wasn't actually that large, was it? Oh, disappointment. Aha! Get right. Well, let me actually, you know, resurrect my units this time. Didn't one-shot them. Gotta give credit where credit's due. They withstood the lords. You know, you'd think there would have been some repercussions for losing my entire army to Tazar. I can't say that. Oh, well. I can't say that happened yet. I think I'll just do that. Hey, I can go and get my reward now. Ho ho ho. What do I get? I have over 9,000 skellies. Gotta share the wealth. Excellent, you have brought us the right amount of 9999 skeleton warriors as guards. Will you exchange them for a great reward? Sure, why not? Even the map maker knew, guys. Even the map maker knew. Alright, yeah, don't need that, don't need that. I will keep the rest for now. Well, I don't need 2 thunder helms yet. Okay. Oh, wait. I don't need 2 of them. I'm gonna stop bringing the... Well, you know what? No. I'll keep bringing the Phoenix in case I eventually need speed advantage. There it is. Finally, the brown Keymaster stand. At last. I don't think so. Nice stats, Adrian. Would you just come out of the freaking tavern? Actually, that's probably exactly what happened. Oh no. The devastating blow. Look at that. I even nerfed it so that they got some satisfaction out of that. And they still died. Big pigs. God damn. To the rest when I have to. Alright, green. It's your time now. This is why I regret bringing the Phoenix. Only 500 vamps? Yeah, man. I lost. Yeah, as it's Murph said, I lost like 750 vampire lights. The other week, it was Saturday. I didn't figure I would just beat him with a different hero at Smurf. After trying to save my army every way that I possibly could, I just said, fuck this. And opted to use, what's it called? The old hit and run strat, so... It's similar to what I did with Loinus. I just killed off his entire army and then used... troll. And then used... an auxiliary army to finish him off. So what I did was I sent in the guy with Expert Berserk, Boragus, take the main fight, and then I finished him off with Prince Jaska, because Jaska had archery and almost 500 power liches. That's what happened. Such fun fights to keep dying. Still not dead, huh? Such annoying. Oh, okay, it's probably just that guy over there, though. Pendant of Holiness. I have quite a few Pendants of Holiness, and we'll have them in the area now. Or not, I don't think yet. You. Yeah, you have one. Such unique names, let me tell you. Oh no, yeah, same. Missed. Whoops. Alright, we'll be fine. Hey, look at town. Hey, look at that army. Guess we're at the point where the armies actually start growing, because it's almost the end. 7, and I haven't touched them. Oh wow, I actually killed other units. Hey, this guy has stats. Hey, he really does have stats. Alright. Of course. Oh. Killed 60! Get out of here. Ha! It actually worked! I mean, that never works, so... It's funny that it did. Alright, there you go. Yay. Yay! Pendant of Courage, alright. I'm sure in time that pendant will be useful. No, undead units cannot be affected by the URL. Hey, Father of Lies, welcome to the stream. Huge map again? I guess, yeah. Okay, I have quite a few options now. That wanted me to defeat Kilgore, that wanted the Recanter's Cloak, that wanted... I think I already gave it, I guess. Oh no, I didn't visit it, that's right. All accessible from Green Bodagard. I have not gotten the Black Tent, so... no try-hard tent for me. I did go and visit... Wait. Visit the Brown Tent, so I can go snag an Azure Dragon. Let's do that, actually. I think that'll be more fun. Ah, okay. Go flag them all. I don't actually want these though. Okay, where is the closest to red tent? The red portal. Right outside one of these tents here. Tile Tower. One second. And now for my favorite. Red portal, blue portal. Blue fish, one portal, two bullshit. For me. So I'm not wasting endless turns. Alright. 2 tries, I'll take. Oh, we could get the jump on Clancy, but I'm pretty sure they actually can come out of here. Oh, I can build Ring of the Stannis. Don't mind if I do. You 30 phoenixes. I'm gonna hold on to this for a bit. Knowing me, I already knew. It is what it is. I imagine they will jump this. Yeah. Yay. We had no losses. Yay, indeed. Also, I'm now on the side. Whoops. Haha. You're funny. Okay, Alright, got him. Oh yeah, it's just the crystal mine up in there. Game, please. Game, please. Game, please. You can see why I'm doing this instead of actually going about it. Alright. Fine. Go. Time to assume the positions. Yes, I have that. I definitely want to do that. There has to be a shortcut near here because there's no way anyone can defeat those mighty dragons inside an anti-magic garrison. Probably defeat them, I just don't want to. Alright, gee, I wonder. You feel smart that you managed to find a shortcut, but the thought that those dragons would run loose quite intimidates you. How could I have guessed? Back here. Hey Zalta, welcome to the stream. Did he just... Oh, you mother... Screw you, Clancy! Get out of here! Oh crap, that's a problem, isn't it? I can't have him run around with these dragons. This is the problem that freaking Tazar and the other guy had. Stygius the Prodigious had. God, no, please. Hey, Takeplay, welcome to my stream. After much effort, you finally found the prison of Princess Frondi. The princess is the descendant of Drakon, the Dragon Slayer. Descendant? See, he didn't die. She's one of the few who strongly opposed the appointment of Erdian as the Prime Minister. She was banished after Erdian became the Prime Minister. She will certainly be a great help in your journey ahead. I'll not let you touch the princess, no matter what. It's tempting. I'd rather not lose my power stack. Oh. Okay, fine. Forgetfulness. Jesus. There. Bombs. And before enchanters cast Mask here. A little. Hey, Eggsy, welcome to the stream. And hello, Bassus. Well, I need these. Alright, I guess that'll hold. It's gonna be Cockbert. Bye, Cockbert. Frondi! Hey, that should be Stannis as well right there. There's another bird of perception, which I apparently need. Inherited the special skill of training the enchanters from her ancestor, Drakon. Princess Frondi is Erdian's nemesis. She rallied against King Lurdes' decision to make Erdian the top official of the kingdom. She was quickly banished after Erdian became the Prime Minister. Monks can. Yes, indeed. I still have a Charm of Mana. I do. It's a Talisman. Alright. Take that too. I don't actually need the rest on this hero right now, so let's just do that. And teleport to take Stannis' place. Harvesting enchanters. Yeah. In fact, let's just shove her in the town because she has the artifact that will give us more. Yeah. Plus 15 knowledge. Alright. I'm very annoyed at what this Clancy has done though, because now I can't run into it. Alright, army time. Yeah. super clumsy. Lovely. Oh, and he's got stats. Fuck. Oh yes, everything's there. Double the spell points, double the fun. That's not the black shard. Yeah, something tells me stats are gonna be useful. This gem of a fight. Alright, so killed Kilgore, but I don't want to go there yet. I'm not dropping off talismans, the things that don't need it. Not dropping off the Ring of the Stannis, because I don't want that reward right now. I can go and get gold for the Wivs, but I'll do that when I need to. And yeah, I could also drop off the Armor of the Stannis, but... yeah, you know what, let's do that now. Just to see what it gives. I'm interested. Oh my... being able to blind dragons. No, that's it. I thought there would be an event or something. Yeah, no, definitely not doing that. That's... I just wanted to know what it was. Had the sneaking suspicion that it wasn't going to be worth. Alright, if this goes poorly, I've got Baragus up here. Out and about. You might hear. Okay, and before we take this fight, enjoy the Necro theme. I'll be right back. Alright, don't worry guys, I washed my hands. What you guys are saying before we move on? Can you go over 99 in one category? Stats? I don't believe so, no. Why am I not using Armor of the Stannis? Is a free mass slow? It is a free mass slow. However, the reason I'm not using it is purely for stat advantage right now. I have been switching it on if I've needed it, but for the most part, the stat advantage has outgained it right now because all of the AI heroes just mass cure anyway. So it is what it is. I am waiting for this black shot. I'm pretty sure something got messed up. Like the hero that had this died to an AI or something, because all 4 starting areas were supposed to have a hero who possessed one of the pieces to the Armor of the Stannis. Now, I made the Armor of the Stannis out of the Elemental Lords, but there was also supposed to be a second one that was able to be made. However, I mean, the Shield of the Yawning Dead somewhere. I don't know who I stashed that on. But I haven't gotten the Black Shard yet, and I have to assume it's on Adela, and Adela is just AFK right now. Since one dude crashed the game, yeah, I mean, we had over 10,000 skeleton warriors until I traded them in for, the others. Can you request a song? You can request it, but I'm not gonna play it. Alright, everybody's favorite part of the game. Let's just try and protect vampires. I'm probably overdoing this. Probably isn't as bad as I might be thinking it will be. Oh, I'm not playing a song in the middle of a serious stream. Hey, hi, Aladana. Dun 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 dun. 40k or something? Yeah, I've never gone out of my way to get a bunch of units. Alright. Portal front again. You know what? Do I mess with this right now? No. Alright, heroes. Let's do it. Oh. I was gonna say there's a third one somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I get back to where you belong, you mangy animals. Yay, what a fun fight this is. 25 of each type of dragon. Thank you, Clancy. Thank you so much. They actually survived. I mean, granted, I should win this. This shouldn't be the end of the world. Blinding Fairy Dragon certainly helps, but yeah, it's just not a fight I should have to take. Like, this is supposed to be in an impassable garrison. I can't help but think that the map maker overlooked a few things. Like this. Ooh. Yeah, screw it. Double damage. Hey, it worked. Well, as long as they don't do that to the fairy dragons, I guess I'm fine with that. Be a problem though, if they do. I didn't double dip. It's only 2. Well, they're still not that fast. But it stopped them from getting them back, which is what I was hoping for. Yeah, obviously if he had sacrificed the fairy dragons, I had nothing to blind to resurrect my units. Which would have been an issue. Let's just start animating the dead. Oh, 16 per shot, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm no longer going to go out of my way to resurrect the 1 stacks since I don't have to anymore. I think that's everything but Yuzuir. That'll do it. Hey, there's the black shrine. Alright, so whoever called that one, you were thankfully correct. I should have split them into 1 stacks now, I see. Alright, now I gotta figure out which one of them has it. It's gonna be a 1. Done. There it is. I could do that, but I'll wait to be able to pass over army. Oh, come on, man. It's just wrong. Alright, let's see how this goes. Sounds. That makes me nervous. I'm wondering if I need to proactive here. So let's of course pass that on. I'll need to start collecting things we get. Just leave you with this. Alright, game. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I maintain what I said. There we go. Two, three, and to the 4. Armor the stands. There you go. Should be a fun fight. Hey Octavia, welcome to the stream. Shame blind doesn't become mass blind on Enchanted Lands. That would be ridiculous. Nay there, Nigeria's last resort. You don't get stuck on zeros, Alto. I think I remember somebody describing it when Mika was playing Wayfarer, as it actually counts up to 120 before zeroing out. Better than taking in the anti-magic garrison? Yeah, I mean, we didn't get stuck on that. But I shouldn't have had to take it in the first place. Tazar and Stig. The only fights I got stuck on this entire map. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, I just remember somebody describing it. I didn't I split up a cycle? Aha, a sucker. Dingo sucker. That's not what I was hoping for. Okay, let's just do this fancy schmancy thing called teleport. That's a problem. Hey, go run out of shots now, boys. We got them right where we want them. You know, I'd love to, but I have a very important thing I need to do next turn, and I'm not too late, alright. Bye-bye. Really, fam. Alright. Ah, sure, now he comes out. Bastard. Nah. Well, this could have been done smarter. Oh, this is on magic planes. Ha! What a guy. Problem is, I don't believe I will last a turn. That's use. Yep. Alright, no. Obviously this is doable. Shouldn't matter if they are able to shoot. Use of that. Oh, Jesus, that is such a hit. Alright, I need to armor the Stannis. That's right. Easily, equip. This is still an issue. Oh my god. No. Alright, new plan. Haha. Really still faster. That is a problem. This is where I regret losing my entire army to Tazar, isn't it? I bet it is. This is why I don't like bringing in armor of the Stannis, by the way. Alright. Ah, yeah, I'm gonna die with that. they're not supposed to get out. These need to get blinded. There is no other way to describe that one. Very annoyed that my catapult actually brought something down. That's a little dangerous. I know what my next cast will be. Yeah, that should give me speed advantage. I could have shot him up there. Okay. And now we cannot get out. Really had that the whole time and just never used it, bud? It's not annoying at all. No siree. No, it's not worth it. Alright. This'll work, it's just really annoying to set up. And obviously I have too much army. And what I mean by that is it's going to take forever to actually resurrect everything, which is annoying. This is in the hope that they destroy the catapult, and of course the catapult goes into this too much. Thanks there, catapult. Come on, man, really? It's alright, I've got something better than blind to use on them. Trying to make it so the catapult doesn't destroy it, but I don't seem to have a way to pull that off consistently. So let's just make them forget things. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Such fun, much wow. See, here's the problem. The fucking catapult's not supposed to destroy anything, and I don't really have a turn to be able to stop it. Can't just blind the first turn, because he has these assholes. Alright, it's mass haste. Let's see if this works. And it only worked because of that. Otherwise, this would not have worked whatsoever in my favor. And it can be argued it still backfired. Because every enemy on this fucking map has this goddamn spell. Is there no black orb? Apparently not. Fuck you. I wonder. I have to learn whether or not this is a thing that exists. Do I still have the Sphere of Permanence? No. Who has the Sphere of Permanence? Somebody does. I need to know if this is a thing that I can actually do. Holy crap, that actually worked. Alright. Orb of Silk. And it shouldn't. This shouldn't work. But I need to know. Does this actually stop them from using Cure? I swear. That would be the dumbest thing. Why is this still alive? Alright, game, be a homie. Jesus. Alright. Take care of that one myself. This is problematic. Oh. See, that's garbage. Why does he just randomly do this? Need these to end up faster than these. Will this do the trick? No, it will not. Actually, what am I... Okay, seriously, what am I... Why did it destroy the ammo cart? He could cure the whole time and just chose not to. Okay. Sense this no makes. Alright, game, come on. Destroy the fucking catapult, please. The Millennium Bug. Oh. There it is. A little late, but there it is. Why 3DO? Hello, South. Welcome to the stream. Schedule tomorrow. Because I can replay the combat. Hey, Kickfrick. Oh, I'm honored, South. I need Phoenix. This isn't going to work with Inazuma Dragon because they can't have anti-magic cast on them. Let's bring 2 just to save me some time. Did I not bring the sphere? I don't think I brought the sphere. I didn't put anything on that I was supposed to, evidently, because there's nothing used. Alright, go back to here. The sphere, because it does something game. Thank God that was try. Or now I declare a thumb war. So that one. Throw the sphere on. I'm a dumbass, I'm a dumbass. Da, 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 da. Here we go. I'm playing in a player-made challenge map. And I'm replaying because I'm losing, not to optimize the outcome. Eris King of the Hill, Eris King of I'm fucking exhausted, yeah. Alright, so it has to be force field. Wanted to see if I could get something to work there. Hey Markino, welcome to the stream. It's not impossible. It's just annoying. You know, it would be great if they would destroy this catapult, like I have arranged my units for them to do. I guess not. Yeah, really regretting that bullshit that Tazar pulled. That shouldn't have been had. Why are they not shooting the vampire lords, though? Oh, there you go. Hate this fucking I have forgetfulness, but as soon as I casted it, they just fucking cured it. But hey, let's do it again. Could possibly go wrong. I should have force field. You're right, Kickback. I should have attacked before dying. I would have had so many more better ramifications. I just thought, why don't I think of these things? Okay, game. I guess I just gotta pray he doesn't use chain lightning. How many phoenixes do I have? 100-ish. Well, there it is. Yep, there it is. Yippee! Fun game that I'm fighting with a quarter of the army I'm supposed to have, because fun game is fun. Now, if you could just do this nifty little thing of letting me root those guys, that would be great. I don't know, Salve. What's your suggestion? No. No, it does not, Salve. I saw your strat kick, Ferg. That's just boring as fuck. I don't want to do that. Jesus. Really? There we go. Yeah, probably should have blinded them first. Oh. We'll make them. Yay. I just... yeah, do that. Do that type of crap. Oh, good, I don't even have it. Let me just go and use that pendant of negativity. Indeed. Yeah, Lord Uruk, that move that wasn't even a lightning bolt was totally a troll lightning bolt. Genius. Hey, unknown over. No, I did not finish Guild Wars. I messed up. there it is. What? Oh, you idiots! This is what you're missing, Solve. Are you fucking kidding me? Try that again. Alright, they were attacking the vampire lords. Anyway, the force field is to keep the Azure Dragon and Vampire Lord alive for as long as possible. Because, as may seem obvious, I kinda need those stacks. Hence why every time they die, like that, I get really annoyed. See how long we can keep this going. That's how long we can keep this going. Alright. This isn't gonna work. Why did you just cast that twice? with me. I am not bringing in a bunch of suicide heroes with wraiths just to drain his mana. I refuse to stoop that low. No, I cannot teleport enemy units right in front of my units. Dead anyway. And block the gate. Haha. Please, catapult, destroy these towers. It's the only reason you're even still here. As far as I'm concerned. Otherwise I would have destroyed this thing. And in the end, that's fucking shit. Fuck this fucking piece of shit. Why would I mass sorrow them? That doesn't even affect gold dragons. I really got no choice but to throw a Hail Mary here. The sad thing is, I don't even think this is working. Yeah, no, this definitely isn't working. Would have been cool if they would have attacked the dragons at least, but I guess that's asking for too much. Oh! Okay, that's useful. Oh. The dragons. Kill them. Alright, that's not as useful. That requires me to just do this and pray he doesn't cast Cure. And he did anyway. Alright, well. There's an opening somewhere. Oh, vampire lords. And now he decides to leave. Okay. That's why. Unless the gate fell. Alright, I've got oh so few turns to do this. Alright, they're still blinded. Oh, that's unfortunate. I can't keep these alive long enough. Fuck you. Alright. Well, that's a bit different than last time. Just a tad bit different. Yet enough to probably make all the difference. I see what I should try to do. That is not what I aimed at. Just trying to get them all grouped up. need to destroy these because they're killing my pursuers. Needless to say, I need to be able to move these pursuers. That's what I was trying to say. Sure. $399 dead. Not that many rise from the grave. Now, get them all. Yes. Keep them all. Berserked. Berserker. That'd be great. Benefits me. Alright, I have to remember to keep waiting first. Otherwise, this won't work. No, I don't see how they're gonna kill them. Well, maybe they'll find a way. Oh, that was almost so good. Oh, yes! Oh, that was clutch. That was clutch. You. Why? Are you serious right now? that's a problem. This is a big problem. No, fuck this guy. Fucking bullshit. If anything, that should force him to cast Bless again. But it didn't. Did. Sure, make him keep casting Bless. It's actually a plan that might work. Good, get the resistors out of there. What? The fucking aura of resistance. Get that garbage out of here. Alright, they were cursed. Not as bad as... They resisted it! That's right, they resisted it! That one resistance just ruined the whole fight. Yeah, Zoltar, let me just do that. Let me not kill them first. Let me step on top of them before they die. Genius strategies from everybody, including myself. I mean, really, we are all apparently the best of the best ever. good. But... And he's gonna cure, because I'm a dumbass. Twice in a row, why not? Why not? Well, you know what, that might work. And now they're too spread out. Because the doors resisted everything. Why the doors resist everything? Why not? You're right, Marketum. I should just YOLO it for aging, because, you know, the last time we tried that in this map, it went so well that it must work this time. Yes, yeah, I mean, again, just the best. Where would I be without you guys? Yes, let me get a first aid tent to heal my Azure Dragon, because that totally won't get destroyed. No siree. No, I'm sure I would be at the end of the map. Yup. Most definitely. So that's the difference between when they get prayer and when they use bless. I'm sure that would work, Kickfurt, but that's not fun at all. Like, that. Honestly, I'll be perfectly honest, guys. Other than when I was screwing around with the Phoenixes and the Black Dragons against Loinus, I really have not had fun on this map whatsoever. Like, there has not been one moment where I've actually been enjoying myself playing this. Like, this has just been one long, boring grind with a lot of easy fights, and then this and Tazar and Stig that just had no business being at the level they were. And it really does not make me enjoy challenge maps any more than it did beforehand, considering a lot of people said this one was actually good. Again, I'm 3 Watcher. As I said an hour ago when you suggested that, why would I just skip through the map when I can just, you know, play it? Fuck, I forgot to move it. Well, let's see what happens there. Like, sure, let me just go from this one annoying fight to another probably even more annoying fight. What could possibly go wrong, right? Yeah, that's the right thing. This whole map is a sequence of annoying fights? Not really, no. It was just a bunch of easy fights, other than Tazar, Stig, and this one. Now, I can't speak for this one, but Tazar and Stig were only annoying because they took armies out of garrisons that I can't think they were supposed to get. On top of the fact that resistance was apparently 90% effective, which, I mean, that was still garbage, but... Like, yeah, this is probably as annoying as it is, purely because I lost my entire army to Tazar, so now I'm fighting with these last dregs of an army. Like, yeah, that's probably the problem. But... that doesn't fix the fact that this really has not been an enjoyable map. There we go. Alright, this I should be able to... wait. Let them do that. Alright, well, that is what it is. We make an effort to kill these. Please, game, come on. Of all the spots that those guys could have hit, like, really? And now, and we just got the best cure, NA, let me tell you. Because, you know, we didn't do that any other time in this fight. Please, I'm pressing Q, not A. Why are we auto-combating? I mean, this wouldn't be frustrating if it wasn't so boring. Like, yeah, if there was fun interspersed in this, I wouldn't have a problem with fights being hard. Like, this is just, I mean, this whole map has been 3 fights. This and then the 2 garbage ones. There we go. Why don't you elementals scum the fight? Is this not... I mean, I could go and do what Kickfrick was saying and just go in elemental spam, but again, it's fucking boring. Like, this is bad enough already. You know, before they weren't allowed to shoot when that was the case. Really? All of a sudden we're casting Cure? Because this was not happening before. No, fuck this shit. What I'm probably gonna do is go get something to eat like I did with Wayfarer when I got pissed off. Well, not pissed off, but stopped raffle stomping. And then come back and attempt to do this a different way. Because this is just... I mean, it's a microcosm of what this map was. All those fortress fights, all the castle fights before this, there was nothing in any of those towns. Now all of a sudden we've got this super army. Like, come on, that's not fun map design. That's just annoying. That's one thing I'll give Wayfarer credit for. The fights actually gradually increase instead of up, down, up, down, up, down. Like, what the fuck? Well, I was trying to direct the unicorns up to there. Maybe this will still work. Or not. This is really my only hope. Yep. Alright, fuck you. Come on. What? What the? I guess that's one. Huh? What? The what? Fun fight is oh so fun. Yes, indeed. Did you make this map, Markino? Because if so, I'm sure you did this in the best intentions, but... Well, if the intention was to not lose army before this fight, maybe the heroes shouldn't have been able to take the armies out of the garrisons. And then walk right onto your land immediately. Go fast and wreck. Except the brown tent was only first accessible in the fortress area, and the amount of crap you had to do to get to that brown tent would have probably taken me even longer had I not gone and taken out the other AI. And probably wouldn't have even mattered because the AI got out of those areas, Stig and Tazar, because they just attacked the other AI. Goodbye, Wassian. Thanks for coming. This little whatever it is down there is really throwing a cramp in my attempt here. No. I've fallen for this. No. This is the turn. We can land on that. Alright, I'm getting something to eat. I'm done with this ridiculousness.